Hey there everyone, welcome back to another Game Vault video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault, and yeah, we got some more juice for you today on this culture war over DEI and all the BS that's going on in the gaming industry as we speak. Let's cue up the music, and we'll get right into it. Alright, first off, if you're sick and tired of all this bullshit going on in the gaming industry, make sure you leave a like on this video down below, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. We're in the midst of a culture war right now, and everybody who joins in on this war and stands up against this kind of oppression, well, it'll go away. It'll definitely go away. But games journalist Ryan Easby declares that Grum's, Mark Kern, should never know a moment of safety or peace in his entire life. This looks like the guy that would instill fear in the heart of maybe, I don't know, a 5-year-old boy if he was a Cub Scout leader or a pack of ding-dong, something like that. That's about it, Mark Easby. You're not very scary, you pathetic loser. In a response to Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante accusing Kern of lying regarding Call of Duty, including transgender-themed bullets as part of its Pride Month gift pack, Easby declared that Kern should never know safety or peace in his entire life. So I remember this. This is a couple weeks back. We even talked about this, how they put tranny bullets in the game. And in light of how many transvestites have been shooting up schools and stuff like that lately, considering it's such a small portion of society, so many of them are doing it, that's kind of disturbing. And to encourage it by giving them trans flag colored bullets is even weirder. But I guess they want people to role play shooting up schools and churches and all that because they're unhappy with themselves and they're kind of sick and twisted in the head, but that's another story. But Mercante wrote here, Mark Kern is lying again. Here's the results of our testing. The skin on any gun other than the special edition M4 have regular bullets. The tracer rounds on the Soul Harvester blueprint seemingly unintentionally apply the skin to the bullets. At one point, only the pink from the trans flag is on them. See the attached videos. These grifters will continue to lie to you to farm rage and keep your attentions constantly moving between issues. Not true, Alyssa. Not true at all. Mercante's own tweet exposes her lie, given that the bullets were indeed introduced into the game and were available if you had the M4 weapon. In fact, Kotaku's original coverage written by Ethan Gotch and Mercante also noted this, but lied by claiming that Activision did not introduce the bullets. I mean, here's a picture of it. We saw the pictures of the bullets. That's the trans flag right in there, man. Gotch wrote, Call of Duty didn't introduce this, though. Unlike all the grifters clout chasing off the screen grab, anyone who actually investigated the source of the transgender flag bullets would have quickly realized they're seemingly isolated to one particular skin on one particular gun. That gun is the M4 blueprint that players received after purchasing Modern Warfare 3, so clearly Activision did introduce the bullets on the M4 weapon. I mean, we've got footage of it in games. I love the way they will just outright lie to you. And they believe that if they lie enough, it becomes the truth. And that's the big lie. That's what Hitler used, actually, was the big lie thing. If you say a lie often enough and repeat it enough, no matter how big it is, it does become a truth. And here's the thing that goes on in this incestuous, disgusting games journalist network out there. Someone like Mercante will post something and say that it's a fact. The sky is green, right? And then the next day, quoting her, will be this clown, Ryan Easby, who will say, well, according to Kotaku, the sky is green and blah, 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 and we want to talk about this thing, you know, and then now you've got someone else citing that lie as a source, and then it becomes a truth eventually because enough people will keep citing these things, and it becomes a truth out there. I've seen it happen a million times, and it's mind-boggling how stupid people are and how easy they are to fall for shit like this and not push back against it, not think on their own. Think on your own. If something sounds crazy or weird, look into it on your own and think about it. Use your brain. Don't just follow along with this bullshit that's out there right now. Easby previously called for violence against Grums back in April. He posted, soft launching my campaign to kick Mark Kern in the balls. And Grums posted, this is not okay. Yeah, it's not okay. And I think you look more like a guy that would lick him in the balls than kick him. But, you know. Let's check out your profile, by the way, real quick. Oh, you're protected already. That's fascinating. But right here, I see it. Yeah, we got pronouns in the bio. God. That's an instant, like, for me, that's an instant 100% loss of respect as pronouns in your bio. Okay? First off, look at you, Ryan. Your name's Ryan. That's a guy's name, right? And even though you look like a pussy, I can still tell that you're a guy. So yeah, you don't need those pronouns, buddy. His call for violence was echoed by numerous individuals in the video game industry. John Phipps, who hosts Super Deluxe Gamecast, posted, "It's actually based. I'd donate." Okay. And former Riot Games senior concept artist and current art director at Easy Games, Michael Moreno, also approved the call to assault Kern. He wrote, "Agreed, this is A-OK." And it's funny how these guys will sit there and promote violence like that, right? But the minute you push back against them, they cry. They cry that you're a bully. I call these people cry bullies because they go out there and they bully people. They say horrible things. They try to contact spouses of people that are posting about them and stuff like that, and try to get them fired from their jobs and do all these horrible things to them. And then the moment you push back, they're like, "No, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. No." You know, they disgust me. I can't wait till this industry gets this monster-sized enema and all of these people are flushed out of the system and gone for good from gaming, because this needs to happen. All these white liberal women bitches that just ruin everything they touch, and their faggoty little guy friends that just simp for them, get them all out of the business and get them out now. Easy's no stranger to making unhinged comments such as these. Back in March, he posted, "If there's one thing to take away from this last week, it's that gamers don't deserve video games. Just send them to a construction yard or something instead." What? Easy also reportedly claimed you cannot be racist towards white people. That's my favorite. He wrote on March 8th, "It's weird. If you were truly based, you'd know it's unequivocally and provable that racism against white people doesn't exist, no matter how much a mob of angry community noters want you to think." Dude, you could be racist against anybody. That is one of the most stupid arguments I've ever heard in your life, right? And the whole thought behind it is that there's no institutional racism against white people, because institutional racism is the new racism. That's what these guys want to talk about. The institutional racism out there that makes everything harder for black people. Yo, bro. I don't know if you know this, but 2 presidents ago, we had a black president, right? Black people in this country can do anything they set out to do. They don't need you to white knight for them. They don't need white people to help them and prop them up and all that. I work with a lot of black people that are very successful. Doctors, nurses, all kinds of these guys. They don't need my help to get where they are, to do what they do. Okay? They're doing just fine on their own. In fact, they're doing a lot better than I am. And am I angry about it? No. God bless, man. To each their own out there. But this is the low-key racism you see in the left, that they think, they'll project it onto the right by saying, well, the right hates black people. No, we don't hate black people at all. We don't care about the color of their skin. We don't look at somebody and go, well, that's a black man, that's an Asian man, that's a Latino man. No, we look and we say, okay, these are people, everybody's out there. Everybody's trying to make their own way. Everybody has an equal opportunity in this country to be successful. Now, socially, class-wise, well, that's a different story. If you're poor, you've got a harder time of being successful in this country. I'll admit that in a heartbeat. If you don't come up from money, then it's going to be a little tougher for you. But even if you come from money, it's not going to be easy. This is a hard world, and it doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care what color you are. It will chew you up and shit you out in a heartbeat no matter what. So, yeah. You can't be racist. I mean, he keeps saying this stuff, and it's one of the biggest, stupidest lies out there. But whatever, man. Easby, you're a freaking loser. He also heavily insulted Kern throughout the month of March into April. He posted, "Mark Kern is a failed games developer turned reactionary who wants to use the Sweet Baby Inc. coattails to reach popularity. And that's wilder, is that he's achieving popularity with the exact crowd he wants. Bigoted gamers." No, Ryan. Gamers without that word, that's who's tired of all this shit. We don't want Sweet Baby Inc. in there. We don't want false representation. We don't want games to be ruined by putting a black protagonist into a historical Japanese story, or making every character gay or trans or pansexual or whatever else. It's this weird, disgusting perversion of reality that's seeping into gaming, much as it has in Hollywood and television. Look at all the shows and movies that have been ruined. Look at the mess that Star Wars is right now. Look at the absolute shit show that it is with the Alkalite. space lesbian witches that are, I mean, come on, man. It's gone beyond parody at this point. It has to stop. If you found this video enjoyable at all, please leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and share this stuff out there. Talk to your friends in gaming about this stuff. Let them know what's going on. Open their eyes up. Tell them to think and hurt these companies with their wallet. You know, if they're going out there and they're pushing this garbage, this DEI garbage, don't buy their games. Not even when it gets discounted. Don't buy their games. Let them suffer. Let these industry layoffs continue. There's been thousands of developers laid off so far this year. It sucks and it hurts them, I know, and I feel bad for them because I'm sure a lot of them are really, really good people. But hopefully the good people will get together, put together some new companies, start off with some indie games, some AA games, get some funding, and start putting out some quality games that will rival these AAA garbage factories like Ubisoft and Activision and all these other ones that just want to sit there and churn out one sequel after another in your face year after year and just fill it with DEI garbage. I'll see y'all next time. Until then, peace.